Okay, what's up, guys? Sanity here with some Late Night League. Gonna be my second live stream. I'm gonna go ahead and post this on the front of my page so you guys can see it. Active live events. Alright, sitting right on the front of my page, so anyone can come and view. I know it's late, but you know, I got bored and couldn't sleep, so I want to play some League. And let's go ahead and jump right on into this jive. For now, I'm just going to do normals until I get quality and all that good jive sorted out. Then I'll start moving into some ranked eventually, but for now I think normals will do. I mean, I've got a ton of normal games played anyway, so should be interesting. I always enjoy playing normals. I usually go jungle or just fill in whatever role people want. I'm gonna play some Hecarim this time though. It's been a while since I played Hecarim. Okay. I was jungling last game and I decided to use my my Hecarim pages for Malphite to see how it worked out. It's a pretty interesting game. Okay, so I'll try to provide some colorful commentary and insight for you guys, but for the most part I usually have music on while streaming, but you know, YouTube doesn't really like having music on if you don't have a copyright to it, so I'm cool with that. So no music as long as I'm live streaming on YouTube, just me talking, commentating. I'll try to provide thought processes and general direction on what's going on in the game, at least from my end. Like I said, it's normal. So we have someone else locking in with, no, not locking in, just taking smite, which is fine with me. You know, we can double jungle. If he wants to double jungle, I'm totally chill with that. And he decided he was going support. Darn. Always like double jungling, or any kind of just triple quadra jungle. It just gets interesting. That's why I enjoy playing normals. It's a good change of pace from ranked. You just kind of get to mellow down. Some people take normals way too seriously, but oh well. Hope you guys like my my wallpaper there. There's a pretty cool site that'll let you design a couple wallpapers for yourself. I'll probably put that link up in the description if you guys want one or want to design one for yourselves, because it's a pretty cool site. I like it. I went back and I put all my old like champions I used to main from like back when I actually originally started League and like CB all the way to like now. It's pretty cool. I like it. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the matchups here. We got Rocket Girl Tristana on our team. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen that skin before. Oh god. No. The Taric. Oh god. The images. Oh. God, why did I have to open that Reddit post yesterday? Oh. They should totally just switch that to the flipping. They should switch that to the freaking the splash art. Alright, so let's see here. I'm Hecarim, and we have Hecarim, Renekton, Tristana looking at Cat. Gonna shut down Cat pretty hard. They have Jungle Rengar, so I'm gonna have to be careful because Jungle Rengar usually likes to invade and just make other jungles living hell, and Hecarim has piss poor clear time at the moment. But he's still a fun jungler. His ganks can be really nasty. Let's see. Alright, so we're gonna have maybe Ezreal Nidalee bottom? Yep, looks like it. Ezreal Nidalee bottom, Teemo top, Kata mid, Rengar jungle. It's not too bad. As long as Cat doesn't get fed, we should be fine. Let's go and make sure that I'm using borderless. Usually I have it set to borderless, but I think I actually reset it a couple days ago. Boots or cloth? I don't know. We're gonna go with boots. I like boots. Extra damages for the win.
Souls beg for release.
Extra damages for the win.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
I am beyond death.
Teemo obviously brokenly OP. Everyone knows it. Shh. Don't tell anyone. For those that don't know. No. Oh. I like Panth. Panth's a good pick. Especially top. If he gets any sort of lead at all, he just abuses the other top. But as I said, bear with me. It's like, it's pretty late where I'm at. It's like 4 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning. So I'm just kind of chilling. Normally I'd be like more engaged and active and giving counters and whatnot, listing out all kinds of things, but for now I'm just chill. That.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, minions have spawned. I don't normally jungle actually. I pretty much quit jungling early season 2. I think I finally stopped jungling. I jungled for majority of season 1. I should auto attack a little earlier, but that's fine. She wants to tank it for me like a boss. That'd be awesome. No! Yay! Alright. Well, I got addicted to all the other lanes. My bad. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and kill the blue buff. Yay, horsey, alright. I try to gank pretty early on Hecarim, even with blue buff, you know, just to assert dominance. There's a lot of ways you can gank with Hecarim. My favorite one right now is coming around, activating your movement speed, and pushing them to the side. So there you go. There's a wasted flash like that early, and that's like amazing. For her, so that's going to really help Diana out in lane. And on to the race. Nasty buggas.
Blood.
And looks like our next one's gonna work at top, but he's kind of dead. Probably gonna have to back. Normally I'd go and start at mini golems and just do mini golems, but I'm gonna just sit here and wait for my smite to come back up. And should be good. I don't have my actual like heavy form of sustain up yet, so I'll blow through another bot just in case. Alright, I'm going to smite early. And looks like Rengar is doing work. Come to mini golem. And there we go. So I pretty much cleared that. Not too hard for to do, but essentially now you just want to mop up. Let's see how she's doing mid. If I can catch Cannon and a gank. Nah, I'm kind of like really low. Well, let's hope Rengar doesn't decide to like come and investigate. Once I get a little bit more sustain, I'll be fine in the jungle. For now, it's just kind of annoying. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Ninja Tabby. I've been really favoring Ninja Tabby on like most of my jungle champions lately. I don't know why. I just like secondary boots. And it was you really get around the map a lot farther. Alright, bot looks pretty gankable.
I do not rest.
Teemo pretty gankable at the top too. Renekton's gonna have to play just really cautiously.
War is eternal.
I'm gonna see if they got any wards on here. Even if they do, they have traps. I'm gonna walk through the traps like a boss. And it actually still hit him. That's pretty weird. See if I can bait a flash out of him, maybe? Yes. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pop all these traps while I'm down here. I should be pinging for my ganks, because it is normals, and people really don't like to watch mini-maps. But it will. I'm being lazy again. Lazy Sanity is lazy. There we go. See? Jungle doesn't do nearly as much damage to me anymore. Rengar already back at bottom.
Their souls beg for release.
Aw. Ended up hitting me. Means they're gonna go back to the tower.
I do
Alright,
not
going back to my
rest.
race. Let's pray that bottom stays a little less aggressive. Top's mainly the only matchup that I'm really concerned about, because Renekton versus Teemo can go so wrong. Melee versus Teemo is just aggravating. Teemo's kind of an aggravating character to gank though. That extra movement speed. Plus he just kind of like has a tendency to freeze lane and just farm all day. Alright. Gonna go ahead and clear minis. Main thing about jungling now I see is like you have to balance your time. Like as always, it's pretty much been the same thing, but you have to make sure you don't get underleveled and still can gank efficiently. Right now, junglers that really excel at just kind of staying near lanes and constantly applying pressure seem to favor that more. And heavy farming junglers, say like Master Yi, well, I miss seeing Master Yi jungle though. There's a perfect example of what I was talking about. He's gonna like, Teemo's gonna freeze the lane, and Renekton's gonna have a really hard time against Teemo, and he's gonna play really aggressively, and he's probably gonna get ganked by Rengar. Until he goes careful up the top. I'll probably clear these wolves and up there and help him, because, yep, there's Rengar right there.
Ally has been
Sad
slain.
face, but, oh well. No mid's going. I'm a little worried about Rengar coming down middle, too. He'll just kind of stand here. Our ward's about to die. Rengar is level 6, so he does have his ult. And her ward just died. Okay. Gonna play really aggressively, and Rengar might try to pick a kill. No. Cat are gonna be able to actually. And minions OP. Look at that. GG minions. Caster minions OP. Hopefully Renekton will ward up and play just really defensively. He needs to just kind of free lane at his tower and farm up and not let Teemo freeze it over at his side, because that's a really big disadvantage for him. Yanking Teemo, not much I can do until I get my ult to gank Teemo. He's just so fast. That and combined with shrooms. Can really dick over any chance you have ganking him. Alright, I'm gonna hit 6 off of Wolf Camp. Go back and buy. And see if I can pull off anything at the top. No, I have my ult. Remember with me, it's been a while since I played Hecarim, but I'm pretty sure I still remember the base. Mix of him. Yeah, okay, Diana wants blue and her lane is pushed up, so why not?
An ally has been slain.
Yay! Hopefully that'll help her dominate the mid lane. And let's see. Oh, why not? I'm running out of mana and I like the extra 80 for the sustain, so. Or AP rather. Yep, skills off AP, so. More sustain in jungle is better.
Is eternal.
Ringar getting kind of really fed, excuse me. And Teemo placing a shroom.
The grave calls.
Maybe I won't hit it. And I didn't hit it. Yay! And I hit that one. Oh. Teemo like so fast. Oh, she almost made that play up at mid. That was so been sick if she would have got that. Hecarim plays a really snowbally jungler, but he doesn't really shine until later on in the game when he gets really, really tanky. Best thing you can do to defend against Rengar is buy pinks and place pinks like far enough out where you can see him trying to get into your lane. Normal wards don't do like anything against Rengar at all. Good Rengar is gonna use their ult again. He excels at catching people off guard and excels at punishing people's mistakes.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice job, Renekton. Barely alive though. Gotta be careful. Alright, I'm gonna come down and see if I can do anything down up in this drive. Still managing to hit Ez with that, even though he jumps every time. That's kind of weird. And take out all the traps.
The grave calls.
Let's see, hopefully I'll get my Sheen soon. Yeah, Diana should be starting to really tear into Cat at this point. I'm gonna play a little Wallsy maneuver and see if I can take his race, if they're there. And, yep, found Rengar. You can see he's gonna be setting up something at mid most likely, because he's actually doing Raze right now. If you find a jungler can't, you can pretty much tell where they're trying to direct their ganks at.
I am beyond death.
Okay. Clear in the big race and the little race and even more vision. Tons of vision. Tons of vision. Alright. I have a feeling there's gonna be like magic happening down at bottom soon. They're both pretty low. Oh, we're just dead. Yay, no words. Still gonna have to be careful for Rengar though. And there's Cat.
Send me to battle.
Bye bye. Ooh, he's really tanky at this point. Means I am going to have to start stacking HP and armor all day. Journey with Hecarim, there's no really set itemization you want to go. I try to get Trinity as soon as possible, but most of the time I actually end up going Phage. This time I just wanted to have that little extra bit of damage and sustain.
Ride out.
But it's always different every time, so never just rush one item. Well, diversity is very important. It's one of the things they're capitalizing on in the new draw. Mention taking minis. Action's really low. I know one thing that I fail to do as a jungler now is kind of enter into lanes and take free experience. Well, I don't know why. It's kind of easy. Those of you that don't know, my main role is pretty much ADC down at bottom. I'll be streaming some ADC practice as well, because I am trying to get a couple ADCs down before Season 3 starts, and before they really have those changes. What's up, guy? Alright, so Rengar's gonna be topside. Pink up at top would be really helpful for Renekton. Renekton's range is pretty much starting to freeze at his side, which is good. Means he's gonna be able to really farm up. If he wards his try with a pink ward, it would be really good as well for him. See if we can get Diana blue. And pathfinding, I wanted you to go the other way. Why pathfinding? Why are you taking so much? But as I said, guys, it's a little late, so excuse me if I don't sound as entertaining as I normally do. Because right now I'm just trying to be talkative.
The shadow approaches.
Just getting into the mood of talking again. Alright. I didn't get like stories at me, Mom. Ah. Indeed. She wants to go on. I'll fucking like ult that guy. Yay! We killed Teemo! We did it! Teemo has died. Teemo has fallen. My mission in this game is complete. I can go home now.
Send me to battle.
Back to bed. Diana makes a very good point. It's not enough just to buy words if you're not going to use them. It's really weird. I don't know why some people buy words and don't use them. Like, you can place them down, but that still won't protect you. You have to actively, like, watch your minimap. Minimap awareness is, like, so important, especially at lower elo brackets. Like, oh my god. If I had one general tip to give to everyone within, like, the 1,000 to 1,300 range, it would be watch your minimap. And watch your globals. Well, these things right here will win you games. Like, legitimately. Alright, she looks to be good. It's one thing that's kind of sucky about Hecarim, because you don't really get wriggles on him. I think he kind of has a hard time with Dragon. Dragon really depends on your bottom, though, because your early game and early stages, you're going to need your bottom to help you with Dragon, especially if you don't have the wriggles.
The shadow approaches.
Unless you're Shago. Then you can just rape anything all day. I'm going to be upset if she jumps on you. I don't want to take her XP. Let's see what's going on with it. He's trying to bait him in the tower.
An ally has been slain.
Rest.
Oh, Diana OP. GG Diana. Very nice play. I saw that Diana coming in. And all I was trying to do was just essentially walk around the tower. Keep Rengar from jumping on me. List of things that might want to be fixed in Season 3 Pathfinding. Oh god. Pathfinding rapes more people every single day than anything else in this game. Just ridiculous sometimes. Pathfinding is just so funny.
Send me to battle.
Also, if you guys have any questions for masteries, like masteries, ruins, all that good jive, drop them down in the comment section. Should be a live comment box up as well, so feel free to drop them up. I'm gonna assume that bottom at this point is worded, or either Nidalee's just relying on traps, which would be really weird. So, yeah.
I do not rest.
Kata's always an interesting mid, though. I'm really surprised at this Kata that she hasn't ganked around more. Essentially, what most Katas do, if they're really good at Kata, is they'll freaking push the lane and then start ganking around. Her lane's going to take some damage. Beware of the roaming Katarina. Always. Always. Words save lives. Yeah, he's pretty much just getting pooped on by Teemo up there. There's nothing he can really do about it. Freaking so gay. And there's a flash. Oh, he really needs to be careful walking close to Teemo. And Shroom.
I am beyond death.
Shroom's the anti-gank for most champions. Hecarim doesn't really have that much of a problem with Shrooms as long as your movement speed boost is still up. If your movement speed boost isn't up, then you're boned.
Is eternal.
Alright, you're gonna enter in your lane and just take that. It's mine. My XP.
I am beyond death.
I don't know though. Jungler compared to like all the other roles in the game for anyone that's like interested in it, because I've played, like I said, pretty much. I've played all roles ever since the game started, but like one of the main reasons I stopped jungling was in solo queue and just in general games. Like your jungler is gonna have the most impact, like out of any demograph. Like, say, take this game for instance. If I would have ganked top more early, it would have put more pressure on Teemo and helped out Renekton H1. But that's just another thing. He could be like raging at me right now so hard. I wouldn't blame him if he was, but essentially you're gonna get so much QQ as a jungler, and some of it is warranted. Like if you don't gank a lane within like 20 minutes, or at least attempt to, you know, like at least once, you're gonna get like major QQ. Generally, I try to hit up 1 to 2 lanes systematically depending on their picks. The only reason I didn't gank top more this game was Teemo. There's 2 things that like kind of prevent a jungler from ganking your lane, and one is this right here. See how Teemo has freezed the lane like past this brush right here? That means it's almost impossible to gank him. Let's see if I can come in and actually get Ez with the ult and push him out. And hopefully Cat will be able to clean up right there. Or Diana, I mean. Well, and she was able to. And they probably are going to be able to dive that as well. Tarek needs to tank the damage and then stun Nidalee. And they need to follow up like right now. Go, go, go. Perfect. Excellently played. Excellently played. Alright, so that's Triforce. So that's pretty much core on Hecarim. I wouldn't consider this a really good jungle Hecarim game right now, even though I'm positive, because like I like to give my my laners the kills. You know, like it's just one of the things. It can really set you behind, but it can also really set them ahead. And it's more important to get your lanes ahead than anything else in the jungle. All right, so they're gonna go ahead and start. Only mention I'd have right there is since I play ADC main, one of the things in solo queue that really irks me like all the time, and I think is a good sign of whether or not you're winning the game in terms of lane presence and just general objectiveness, is if you get quadra ganked at bottom. Essentially that is the turning point for me in like every game as an ADC. The moment you have 4 people in your bottom lane, generally it means your bottom tower is going to fall, and then they're going to be able, or you're going to be able to get a free uncontested dragon, which just snowballs your team even harder. So you get 2 globals for 1 push, basically, and that's one of the key moments, I think, as a bottom laner and just in general, that tells me whether or not who has the highest probability of winning a game and which team has the highest probability of winning a game is the one that actually groups up 4 people and ganks at bottom and pushes bottom down. Because that puts so much stress on the enemy ADC, because you see right now they have no tower, and they're not, like Ezreal right now, the lane is pushed up to our tower, so he's not going to be able to get any last hits. He's got to have the wrong. And there's a good example of that right there. I'm going to go ahead and dip out. Hopefully Diana sees that. And yes, she does. And Rengar still managed to catch me, but she should be able to make it all alive, or at least put on enough damage. And nope, Rengar just chewing through everyone. Oh well. I should have just kept running. Alright, that's gonna give them mid, but mid was pretty much already gone anyways. Alright, so that enabled basically their bottom is, like I said, gonna roll around right now. And
your turret has been destroyed.
Our bottom is, let's see how they're doing. Alright, so Ezreal's got level 1 boots, Fade, Bloodthirster. So Ezreal has his core item, essentially. He's got a Bloodthirster. That's pretty much his core item, or he's either going to get Trinity Force, depending on which. So he got Bloodthirster, then that means he's going to try to stick in lane, or stick near CC creeps. Freak CC, lol. He's going to stick near creeps and try to farm up that Bloodthirster. And essentially going to go for that sustain route rather than the pure damage of the Trinity Force. Which means out in trades when we get into fights, our Tristana has built an IE, which means she's going to pretty much blow up anything in some fights. She's going to have more damage up front than Ezreal, but however, Tristana is a hyper carry, and I really don't advise building IE first on hyper carries. They are more efficient with Bloodthirst or Phantom Dancer, because hyper carries usually always have some sort of steroid that enables them to put out enough damage or even more damage than a normal carry would with IE. So it's kind of a ballsy choice. That means she's going to be doing more upfront damage, and she's going to have to prioritize attack speed. You see she's already started building a deal, which is good. That means she knows what she's doing, and even though she built IE first, that means she is dominating enough to where she feels that that is warranted. She's 3-0 with 185 CS, which is not too bad, and I could have taken that. I don't know why I didn't. Well, just knighted it, so that gives him blue, but oh well. So he's pretty much just roaming, farming up. He really should be at bottom farming those creeps, but it's fine. One of the things I noticed that ADCs do a lot of the time is they don't capitalize on free farm. Essentially, as an ADC, farm means items, and items means whether or not you're going to be able to win. And that's why I kept running, bro. And putting out that burst on Teemo, and gonna get out of that shroom so it doesn't explode. He should be able to finish him off. Perfect. Gonna stay here just in case Rengar tries to jump on him. Really risky for us, but Rengar's coming up for them. Hopefully they see him. Tarek's stick near Chris. And wow, he went for Tarek. Teemo. Went for Tarek and just blew him up. Rengar, in a nutshell, blows up like everything.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
No, there's nothing I can do. My E's down. Sucks. Trist, however, can do a ton. I actually like that skin. It sounds like it's got new sound effects on the actual auto attacks, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and stick near Trist just in case anything happens. I don't think anything will, but you never know. Diana gonna get raped by creeps either. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and dip out because I don't want to be here when everybody gets back. And there comes Ezreal. Ezreal does have that advantage for him though. Same thing that Draven does. Like, you don't have to be in the lane to farm it, but hopefully our Twist goes bottom and picks up that massive amount of free farm. Sometimes, like, if you see that your ADC is not really farming heavily, you can ping for him and it helps him out. But most of the time, most good ADCs are going to be noticing that. ADCs, the item race is what I call it. It's essentially, as an ADC, it's most important for you to be able to get your items early. Alright, so we're just going to pretty much turn it around on him. He's not able to beat out my sustain, so that's good. Go ahead and pop all these potions I've been carrying around for like ages. Oh, always a fun time. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm still a little sick. Not too bad. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the top farm. Middle looks like they're grouping up. But as I was saying anyways, the item race on ADCs is essentially what determines your ADC's effectiveness. And that's why last hitting and creep score is so important. Because generally you see yourself at a 15 to 20 minute mark starting to enter into the team fight phase, at a laning phase. And whoever essentially gets their core item, i.e. Bloodthirster, Phantom Dancer, and whatever your core item is going to be, built first, has the more damage output. See, our Tristana has she actually has two core items built. She has Infinity Edge and then Phantom Dancer, so she's going to massively outdamage Ezreal. And essentially that's going to allow her to win us team fights just because of the fact that we have more sustained damage coming from our ADCs. I could initiate on something here if they want me to. And yes, gonna go ahead and initiate on that because that's perfect. Excellent stun by Tarek. Trying to bait something in. Essentially, the tech run is really frontline. As a frontline fighter, your job is essentially to get in and heal for your ADC. Always stick near your ADC and always be in front and freaking heal them. Other than that, so if you're doing those things, then you're doing it right. And essentially, Hecarim really excels with that. She's gonna ult. I don't have anything to stop the ult, but we're gonna just chase down this guy too. And GG Tristana, because Tristana's like really bad, and as I said, she's hyper carry, so it's good. Good for us. That's my advice for essentially any. If you'd like to play Blizzard champions, or you're a person who likes to play Blizzard, please protect your ADC. I've had many a solo queue game lately where my front line gets just completely left me. I've actually got a couple clips I'm gonna post up eventually about it because it's kind of really annoying. But that game was good. I felt like, as I said, I could have more presence early up at top, but it is Teemo, and I don't like Teemo. Teemo's a really nasty top. So that's pretty much, yeah, I only had 2 items on Hecarim. If you guys are wondering what builds as far as Hecarim would go, normally with Hecarim I'd have 4 core items that I get. First being your boots, your Trinity Force, your Frozen Heart, and then what is that? Health regen item. Movement speed, health regen, Force of Nature. Alright, so your boots, Trinity Force, Frozen Heart, Force of Nature. Essentially your all around build, and then you get GA and maybe another tanky item or a tanky damage item. So essentially I build him as almost pure tank. But it works out in the end. And that's pretty much Hecarim jungle. Yeah. I think I noted a lot of stuff for you guys. Sorry if I kind of like overloaded you guys for information. But, you know, it's like I said, I have a lot of thought process that's going on because I've just played this game for so long. And I have a lot that I like to tell people and remind people of, and you might hear these things over and over and over again. I'm actually going to make a couple videos eventually, and probably after they do the itemized resets and I get used to new items and all that good jive, I'll start handing you guys tips for solo queue. Help you guys out for some people who are struggling down in like the bowels. Because right now I know that you've had 1,300 players that are walking around because I went, and with my duo, I won like all 5 of my first placement matches, went right to like 1590, and then like legitimately lost like 10 matches in a row or something. It was crazy. And I mean, we had match after match that was just like 4v5, and legitimately just people leaving and are either trolling in Champions Leagues or just doing something just really dumb at the last second. It's just dumb. And me being the person I am, I don't like to dodge, which is really weird. A lot of people might find that really weird. I just don't like dodging. You know, I'm the type of guy that just play with anything, really. I mean, I know that I belong way higher than 1,300 anyways, obviously, so it didn't matter to me one way or the other. But yeah, so we dropped. I think we had like 3 days of straight duo queuing right as the season started, and we dropped down to like low 1200s actually, just losing, losing, losing. And then at 1200, I was like, okay, hold on, let me think about this. And the one thing I guess I could give you guys right now would be, if you're stuck in like 1200 to 1300, it's not enough just to do well in your lane. You have to outplay your lane essentially to be able to raise your elo when you're that low. Because if you just do well, someone else is going to fail 99% of the time. Like I said, quad driving bottom is a good example. Alright, somebody calls support, so I'm going to go ahead and lock in Vayne.
Let us hunt those who have fallen to darkness.
Vayne is one of the ones that I've really been wanting to play lately. And you'll have to forgive me if I absolutely suck, because I haven't played Vayne in forever. But that's one of the things that I'm getting back into hyper carries and getting back into Vayne. I've really been wanting to just kind of start playing her again. I kind of just left her for a while. I don't know why. I just didn't really like her that much. But yep. And then I kind of, so I think I sat in like 1200 for like a day. The first day of the ELO reset. Sounds about right. I sat in like 1200. And then the next day I carried right up to 1300. And the next day 1400. And then right now I think I'm like 1495 maybe. I don't know. It was something weird because we were playing like our last duo of the night, and I think that's right. My internet went out on me, and that royally sucked. I apologize to my team. Well, if you ever see this, I'm so sorry. Don't know what happened, why my internet decided it wanted to just go bye-bye, but whatever. Alright, so we have Ashe support, it looks like. Not that I mind. Just don't take farm. Well, don't take farm and we'll do good. Or either I'll take kills and you take farm. It doesn't really matter to me one way or the other. That's a good thing about me, I like chill. Okay, so we have Janna, Ashe, Vayne, Fizz, Not. We have no frontline, except for Not. I feel so sorry for you, guy. But whatever. Or maybe she called top. I don't know. I wasn't watching. Oh, we're dueling. Never mind. Let me just shut up. Freaking 5 a.m. in the morning, I think. I don't know. Not sure. Didn't look at the clock because I'm a noob. But it's early morning for you. I don't advise doing an early morning. I think that's one of the reasons I dropped down so low, was we were doing it really early and we just kept getting retards. Like over and over. I'm talking like 1 in 15. And that just goes back to outplaying your lane. You have to be able to outplay your lane, especially from bottom, like in low elo. ADCs have the hardest time in the laning phase, I'd say. Because it really royally sucks when someone, like your top is fed 1 in 15 or something, and some just insanely fed carry comes down and just rolls your face. Like I think even yesterday in like 1500 ELO, we had like a 16 and 3 Kata and somebody didn't ban Cat. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. Oh, yeah. That was the game I DC'd in. Well, but so crazy. Snowballing Champions OP. Essentially, yeah, though. You see a lot of people right now that are like in 1300 that are way below 1300. And if you're trying to carry out of that range, essentially, depending on what role you're playing, if you're playing a laning role, all the advice I can give you is outplay your lane. Like, if you're playing top, of course, make sure your jungle babysits you all day. And if you're playing mid, outplay your middle lane and then go gank and provide presence to other lanes, because that extremely helps them out a bunch. I love it personally as an ADC when my bottom or when my middle comes and gank spot. It's like, oh yes. Top, I'm just like, hi, I don't see you for like 30 minutes. But oh well. But no, this is gonna be an interesting matchup. I actually like the idea of having Nautilus and Ashe on the same team. But they do have a Skarner, and God help me, I hate Skarner so much. God, his peels in-game are so stupid. He can instantly give an ADC if he knows what he's doing. Let's pray that he doesn't.
The shadows are to be feared.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and run down to bot.
I hear
One
the
thing that I've been doing
innocent
a lot
cry out.
recently has been helping leashes, and I don't mind helping leashes or invades at all. Like, at all.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
It's just not
Evil lurks
too great.
around every corner.
As far as skill-wise for Vayne, generally I like to get my Q first, but you never really know. I mean, I don't really like to grab skills before I'm in lane, because you never really know what you're going to need for the situation at hand. But I'm going to go ahead and grab Q for the early last hitting. Generally, you'd always grab Q with Vayne, unless you're invading or something. Then you'd grab maybe E.
30 seconds until minions
I would
spawn.
highly advise against grabbing your W first. A lot of people do it, but it's just, you have to get 3 shots off, and you have 0.6 attack speed, like base. And that's
I
just really
smell
not a
black
great
magics.
amount of attack speed to be able to do anything with. So, yay. I'm going to pray that my Jano's competent, you know. Bottom lane's like 50-50. And to all ADCs out there, love your support. Seriously.
In the dark.
Like,
Minions
your
have
supports
spawned.
do so much for you. Like, don't think it's all you. Because, like, I know every time, like 9 times out of 10, even like yesterday, I think we were in a solo queue match, and somebody's like, "Oh, good job, Varus, great job. You know, you're fed as hell." And I'm like, "No, it was all Tarek. It was all my support, bro."
A
Because like,
summoner has reconnected.
a good support will be the game changer between bottom. Like, it really will. If your
On
support knows what they're
wings of
doing, it
night.
is just so amazing. To all supporters out there,
A
if you
summoner
zone for
has
your ADC,
reconnected.
then I love you for them. Even if they don't. Like, loves,
In the
huggles,
dark,
just, that's all I have to say.
is laid bare.
Alright, so we have Lux bottom, Lux supporting with who? I don't know. I'm scared. Oh god.
On wings of
These
night.
lanes so confusing. Probably Skarner or something. That'd be really gay. You look top.
Beware.
Watching minimap while last hitting 2OP. Alright, yeah, it is Skarner. I hate you! So much right now. Just so
The
much.
shadows are to be feared.
Just like Skarner so heavily. Not even funny. Fail.
Evil lurks around every
So
corner.
hard. Like, just could have walked up to it and took it. Well, I don't know where he's at though. He must be doing something. Ow.
Purge with silver.
Oh, Leona Lux. Like, massive CC, but we're gonna win out and sustain damage, so it's fine.
I smell black magics.
Could be like a really ballsy. Balls to the ball.
The dark should fear me.
You have to forgive me. I'm not used to really playing with like 30, 40, 50 FPS, so it's kind of gonna take some time for me to get adjusted to it. But that's why I want to do it now. And Jana taking a lot of damage. You gotta be really careful. We don't have any sustain on our lane, but neither day. So essentially, it's gonna be like massive poke. Whoever runs out in poke is gonna win this lane. Since we have more sustain damage, that means we're gonna win this lane.
Shadows are to be
Double
feared.
kill.
All right, go not. GG. Was she DC? I don't know if she DC'd. If she did, that makes me feel terrible, but whatever.
In the dark, all is
Feel like a
laid
douchebag. Yay. Thank you for making Sanity feel bad for the day. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions on like ADC, positioning, setting, whatnot, feel free to ask. I do read comments, I do answer them. And I'll try to help you guys with whatever
Beware.
ways you can. I'm actually gonna start posting up, like I said, some ranked games too, so you guys can like just get a general idea. Cause as I said, I climbed from like 1200 all the way back to like 1500 in 2 days, so not too impressive, but still a lot of people wonder like what's the difference between each ELO gap and how different plays styles happen. So I'd love to provide that insight. Hopefully after the patches. I was hoping to get to 1600 today, but my duo Q decided that he wanted to take the day off, and that's cool with me. I'm not gonna slave drive him to death, but I do love my support, so I don't know. Which is fine with me, because I overslept anyways, like a boss. It's one of the reasons I'm still actually up right now. Yay, free harass. Gonna take it from Lux like no problem. Just roll into it. Roll into the bubble. But, yep. I can't remember what the skill. God, it's been so long.
On wings.
W, Q, E. Probably E. I think E, if I remember correctly, has more base damage.
An enemy has been slain.
More burst. Sustaining damage or burst damage?
The dark.
I don't think it really matters, because I only DC'd. Crap, that sucks, but can't control it every day.
On wings of night.
Yay, gonna auto attack like a baddie, because I can. Hey, even Janna's doing it now. Auto attacks are contagious. You and your shield.
Killing spree.
Let's see. Honestly, can't remember. I think you level up W first, or at least I used to. I don't know. Alright, I'm not gonna abuse Leona. Like, really, that'd just be wrong. At least give her a chance to, like, get back in the game. Normally I would do that, you know, in ranked. I'd be like, ah, I gotta win. But, you know, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Chill. No. I know the feeling of DJing, and it sucks royally. Thank you for the extra AD, Janna. Love Janna's shield so much. As you can see, I started pretty much auto-attacking now, and that's gonna really push our lane, but I'm not too worried about it. They don't have a jungler, so we can pretty much be as aggressive as we want to be. We control the lane all day. I don't think I was in that, but hey, I could be wrong.
An enemy has been slain.
Another tip I have for ADCs that really help, like, that I don't see a lot of people doing, but they should be doing, is make goals for your last hits. Like, I think a good solid goal to hit main for is like 80 by 10 minutes is like really good to just start aiming for. And the closer you can get to that, the better. Of course, CS is always really variable because you can get like majorly ganked and be really set back, or either lose your lane, you know. A lot of different things can happen pertaining to CS, but if you're playing like you should, then you generally want to avoid dying within a 7-minute period. Like, that's when you know it's really going to be bad, because if you die before 7 minutes, it's just, it's really hard to come back from. Like, I mean, it is really hard to come back from.
I bring swift death.
That's why if you see like your bottom lane getting like a double kill or first blood or something, it's just really, really hard to come back.
Cleansing blood with silver.
I think I might actually play some Draven for you guys. I've had a couple people asking me how to like manage Draven's axes lately, and I'd love to be able to show you guys how to do that a little bit more efficiently. And I'm such a baddie. I don't even know why I did that. I don't know why I clicked it. I was like, ooh, minion. One click. Let's click. And I'm not gonna do anything, but I'll click you anyways. Derp derp. Whee! The minions go up, up, up. Why should you just be a noob? Not really worried about traded though. Most of the time, you know, I'd be like really reserved and be like, okay, I'm not gonna hit that because I'm gonna take free damage. But essentially, I'm not taking any free damage whatsoever. So
Double kill.
there you go. You see, like 77 CS. I could have had like 78, 79. Yeah, so I could have been at 80, but I missed like 3, which because I'm a baddie. But essentially, that's just what you want to aim for.
Evil lurks around every corner.
And play mean, gonna hyper carry. I can already tell that, you know, like I said, this game's pretty much over at the loading screen. This one at least, because like they don't have an ADC, and no ADC means no sustained damage, which is something you will probably never see.
The dark should fear me.
Only in normals. Only in normals. Yeah. So. Alright, I think I'm gonna go back. I think I'll push. Actually, wait a minute. No. Maybe grab that extra level advantage for no apparent reason. Minions, why you know attack more? Alright. Rolling on my W now. Yay. Sustained damage for the win. The DCs are so strong. We could actually kill her. I don't like have a whole heap low sustain, but still we can kill her. Gotta freeze minions. I'm about to tank them minions all day. Generally not a good idea, but oh well. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Frodo, put on the ring. We're out. Peace. We're moving. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and ping her. Let her know that we're gonna go in on this.
Cleansing blood.
Man, my flash just kind of wanted to fail me. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Minions, no!
I smell blood.
Oh no! Oh, the pain! I got us both killed. Cause I'm bad. Cause I'm bad. Oh. Ow. The pain. Alright, so we're gonna go back by Bloodthirster and boots. Boots, boots, boots. Booty boots. That's what I get for not leveling my W. Like a boss.
I hear the innocent cry out.
Sorry I couldn't give you guys a more entertaining game.
Rampage.
But DCs do happen. It sucks when they do, but
Evil
they do.
lurks around every corner. I bring swift death.
Oh, cannon minion, please. Yes, woo! Woo! Did it! The cannon minion! Alright, hold on.
Cleansing blood.
Why do you no attack one, the one I want you to attack? Like, why you no attack it? What is this? Oh, tumble still. Trollolo. Trollolo.
They will be purified.
Oh god. Oh god, Lux. So scary.
The dark should fear me.
An ally has been slain.
Beware.
So we pretty much have like perma sustain now.
In the dark. All
Yay, Janna Shield. Yay, Twisted Fate.
on wings of night.
Biz, you better do work at mid. Oh, I'm not fighting back. Well, oh well. I'll let him push the lane, because this equals CS for me. No, bad tower, bad. Seashore attacking relentlessly of the minions.
I pass judgment.
No! Douchebag. Douchebag move, Ash. Douchebag. Ooh, she rushed the Phantom Dancer. That could be really, really good on Ash.
I smell magics.
I've actually seen a lot more Ash started doing that lately. But I haven't played Ash in ages. I played her like one ranked game and we got stomped so hard that game. Wow. So this was like
Smell black
absolutely
magics.
terrible. The Quadro Diabottom. Yay! Mutant DCs. Game will still happen. I don't know why people play games so they're gonna DC. Like, it still is really a dick move on their part. Now we're gonna. Alright, well, most of the. No, Janna! Janna, the saver of lives. The saver of lives. Okay. Janna SOP. What's up, guy? What's up, guy? Take some damages. You want some damages? Of course you do. Let me hit things
Dominating.
and heal off of said
I
things.
hear the innocent.
No, Fizzle McFizzington. He died. It was terrible. Terrible tragedy has befallen the world. Alright.
In
Boots.
the dark, all is laid bare.
Fight together. What if I don't wanna? What if I wanna split push objectives? Note to all League players, PTFO. If you're a Battlefield player, you'll get it.
Pain.
If you're not, then play the objective, guys. Objectives are so important in this game. Towers so important. Towers bring lane dominance and control. It's just like so nice.
An ally has been slain.
Plus global gold.
Enemy double
GG.
kill.
Yay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
How did he? What are you doing in there? No.
An enemy has
He's
been
taking
slain.
one for the team. He did it.
Enemy killing spree.
I smell black magics.
Oh god, I have the distinctive urge to turn on the Trollolo music for no apparent reason.
The
Oh no, the Skarner, run away. The Skarner ult. It scares me so much. All the pings, the pings, the pings.
The
Ah,
dark should fear me.
ah. Whoa. The pings scare me. She's like freaking out. Sorry, but we've kind of like. They've been DC'd the whole game. I feel bad. People take normals way too seriously. Holy crap. I don't blame them though. I used to too. Like, all I'd play was normals, and then I took normals like so seriously. But I have more normal wins than most people have like games. Period.
In the dark,
Like, holy
all
crap.
is laid bare.
I think I have like
An enemy has been slain.
I have like 2,600 normal wins, like, and I have over like 6,000 games
Beware.
played almost, normally, not including ranked at all. Holy piss. I play this game too much, you say? Yes, I agree with you 100%.
I hear the
I spent,
innocent
like,
cry out.
50 years of my life on this game. So fun. I'm addicted to League, somebody help me. That's all I play though. Always been like that though. I used to play Counter-Strike at a really competitive level way back in the day,
An ally has been slain.
and I've always been the type of person just to kind of stick to one game, especially if it's a competitive game.
Cleansing blood with silver.
What are we doing at top? We should be fine, but I'm gonna go. Objective is OP. What's up, guys?
An enemy has been slain. You have slain an
see that happening so many times in low yellow. Or I've seen that happen so many times in low yellow. People like they'll dive, especially early. Like they'll dive and they'll come down bottom and expect you to dive with them. And while they're diving, you guys could have grouped up and taken a tower and had complete lane pressure and flipping dominance and map control.
On wings of night.
Alright, so that game pretty much over. Like I said, sorry I couldn't offer
Victory!
but whatever. It is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think that's been 2 games. That's probably been like near an hour of streaming or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream for the night. To those who joined and watched, if any, like thank you so much. Like it's 4 a.m. in the morning, so I don't expect like a whole ton of people to be watching, but if any of you were, thanks, and hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, leave your feedback, tips, comments, whatever. I'll be streaming on YouTube, as I said, for the majority of this week, and probably next week as well. And I'll start streaming on Twitch sometime soon. I'll tell you guys when I start actually streaming right back on Twitch, and I'll be streaming pretty much full time on Twitch whenever that occurs, so be sure to let me know what you guys think about feedback and all that. But thanks so much, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope I gave you guys some informative tips that can help you guys improve on your gameplay. And yeah, I'm out for the night.